me mash up the dance. Me mash up the dance.
The breeze float straight out of our lids. Them, they got booed by these hard rock Brooklyn kids. Us floor rush when they DJ booming classics. You dig the crew on the fattest hip-hop record. He tucks the kinks and sinks into the sounds. She frequents deep, fatter joints called undergrounds. Our funk zooms like it. They flock to booms, man, boogie had to change. Who freaks the clips with mad amount percussion? Where kinky hair goes to unthought of dimensions. Why is it so fly? Cause hip-hop kept some drama. When butterfly rock the light blue suede boomers. What by the cut? We push it off the corner. How was the buzz entire hip-hop era? Was fresh in fact since they started saying Audi. Cause funk's made fat from right beneath my hood. The pooba of the styles like Miles. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms right down your block. We beat to rap.
Let's tap to my raps. She innovates after sweeter cat naps. He at the funk club with the vibrate. Them they be crazy down with the 5 link. It can kick a plan, then a crowd burst. Me, I be digging it with the bug verse. Us, we be freaking till dawn, peace and I. He gets a stranger smile, so I say hi.
What's up?
Who understood? Yeah, understood the plans. Him heard of it and put it to his hands. What I just flip, let borders get loose. How to consume all the beaches like juice. We'll lift it off the plastic. The babes will go spastic. Hip-hop game's a classic. Play a shot, it don't matter. I'm fatter. Ask butter how I zone.
Man, Cleopatra Jones.
And I'm chill like that. 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 I'm chill.
You're free, cause the clips be fat for us. Them dug the jams and commenced to going off. She sweats the beats and asked me cause you. Me, I got crew, kids, 7 and a crescent. Us cause a buzz when it. Him, that's my man with the asteroid belt. They catch a fizz from the Mr. Doodle Big. He rocks a tee from the Crooklyn 9. The rebirth is slick like my gangster stroll. The lyrics just like Luke, come in stacks and rolls. You used to find the bug in a box with Dave. Now he boogies up your stage, plats, twist the braids. And I'm peace like that. 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 I'm peace
like that. I jive like that. I roll like that.
Yeah, stick like that. I stack like that. I'm down like that. I'm black like that.
Yo, I funk like that. I'm fat like that. I'm in like that cause I swing like that.
We jazz like that. We freak like that. We zoom like that. We out. We out. We out.
One is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And, of course, Jamal Murray. Many wonder how they'll do without him. We'll soon find out.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team. And really the last guy I expected to see them move.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Pass to Hero. There's the three. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Now, here is Young. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Pass to Holiday. Good work there as it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And to Kumbo. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Lets it go from 11. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Jones sends it back. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Here's Ellis. And it's headed to Kumbo, picking up the assist.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Now, Hero. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pass to Young. Lyles with the screen. Here's the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Zubac. Still without a basket. And a wide open look for Hero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Here's Ellis. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Now, here's Wagner. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Pass to Hero. Over Ellis. Hero, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
The 76ers trail by 5. And here's Wagner. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Bucket is good. Wagner's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
On the wing, Ellis. The three. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Ellis has got 5 now.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Holiday. That's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Giannis with it. Zubac defending.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing here by 8. Holiday with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Second chance effort. There's Hero with the 3. And they recover it. Goes up again. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. There's Wagner with the 3. They get it back. Now Klingon. And finally, that one's good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Toronto leading by 6. Young outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Whitmore throws it down.
There's no shortage of verticality to Whitmore's game. He makes for a big target above the rim.
Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday with the block.
You can't say enough about Holiday's defensive instincts. It's exceptional.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Sixers ball.
Here's Wagner. Inside. Here's Hero. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Robinson on the wing. Pass to White. Five to shoot. Whitmore with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now, here's Wagner. 4-point game. Pass to Hero. From past the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
A minute 42 left in the first. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. And the Raptors lead by 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Wagner outside. Here's Portis. Pass to Klingon. Outside, Hero. There's a good screen. Unable to get that one. Raptors leading by 7. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Wagner. The tray. Hero can't get that one to fall.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
White looking around. Now here is Robinson. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside Holiday. Up and in on the layup. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's Toronto bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
The Raptors, 24.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Raptors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Now, Hero. Pass to Miller. Shoots the 3. Here's Klingon.
Clearly a foul.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Clingan is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Outside, White. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Using his size, Giannis.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Brooks with no one around. And the three ball is good. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game. And here's White. Scoreless thus far. Outside Robinson. Back to White. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
White left side. Ellis outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ellis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Miller outside. Pass to Clingan. Yes, that goes in. Clingan's got 5 points so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, Antetokounmpo, 6 points for him. And here is Williams. Back to Robinson. Stolen by Brooks. Clingan at the elbow. Oh, that's offensive interference.
Substitution for your 76ers.
Toronto leading by 7. Giannis left side. Out to White. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh, my.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Pass to Hero. Here's Brooks. No good with the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside, White. Ellis down low. 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Holiday. He's got 6. Pass to Zubac. Back to Holiday. Pulls up on the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Holiday's got 8 points.
This is Holiday's bread and butter, a knockdown threat from the midi.
White a screen. Ellis with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. White, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
From deep, Brooks. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. The Raptors making a switch here. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not going to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
As to Zubac. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Holiday with it. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Young's shot is off.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Miller. Lets it go. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Miller's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Now here's Ellis. Back to Young. Screen by Antetokounmpo. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Brooks with the bounce pass. Here's Holiday. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Raptors leading by 10. Now, here is Young. Pass to Giannis. Shot from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Giannis has got 8 points in the quarter.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
The 76ers trail by 12. And here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That's just Holiday moving around the floor, picking his spots.
Now Young. Pass to Wiles. Here's White. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
Back to Holiday. Ejected by Young.
And time that one just right. That'll fire up Young and his teammate.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Raptors. 13-point lead. .119 left in the first half. Here's White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start. Pass to Sohan. Now Wagner, and it's Miller in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Miller's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Outside, Jones. Back to Young. And here's Jones. He's defended by Wagner. Kicks it out to Jones. Shoots over Wagner. Jones, no luck. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Holiday. 10 points for him. Miller with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 8 points from Brandon Miller. Young with the ball. White left side. And that's an intentional foul. The Raptors shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Toronto, Kobe White.
And both free throws good for White.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Miller. Can't hit from the elbow. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Raptors leading by 11. Young taking his time here. Pass to Wiles. There's a screen. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. Wiles got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Miller. Hero trying to get open. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
To the paint. Here's Looney. Great D that time from Hero. The 76ers trail by 12. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. 76ers moving the ball around. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Jones. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Pass to Klingon. Down low. Here's Miller. That one wide left. Raptors leading by 10. It's Young on the wing. White with it. And here's Giannis. Young outside. Pocket 4. The Raptors need to get a shot. And the Raptors miss again. And so here is Philadelphia. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Miller with the ball. Jones covering. Wagner. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
And every year it seems Wagner gains more confidence, and it's starting to show on shots like that.
And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Miller. Here's Hero. Pass to Sohan. There's the pick. Miller outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Toronto leading by 10. Young outside. From the baseline. And no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. Fast break, Toronto. Young left side. Pass to Giannis. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup. And it's a 12-point Toronto lead.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Miller outside. Back to Hero. Out to Miller. Lets it go from deep. They get it again.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Toronto leading by 11. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Young, right side. The kick out to Williams. Here's Huckporty. For Toronto, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Raptors,
and that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers trail by 13. Young with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Over in the corner, Ellis. Back to Young. Lots of room. It's good. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Brooks outside. Pass to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Here's Wagner. Brooks outside. Screen by Zubats. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Here's Ellis. And Ellis throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And taken away by Ellis. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And he makes that one.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Young outside. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 16. Just 5 on the clock. Excellent defense there from Zubats.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here's Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor. Talk about a guy who gives you everything. Drew Holiday is a coach's dream.
Pass to Huckporty. Nice move. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Brooks outside. The 17-footer. Kept alive. Out to Miller. Holiday up top. Over Giannis. Another miss by Philadelphia. Raptors leading by 15. And here's White. He's got 12. Driving the lane. And White with the stuff.
Hot off the drive. White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Miller outside. Fires from way outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Outside, White. Robinson for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
For 3.
Robinson's got 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Miller outside. The 76ers again can't hit it.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's White. Can't nail the jumper. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Miller outside. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Miller outside. 3-pointer. Tries again. Clark. Here's Zubats. Here's Brooks. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He's got 9.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. The shot misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense
The Raptors, 73.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so here is Philadelphia. Over to the left wing. Portis with it. Now defended by Whitmore. And Brooks gets it to go.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Miles with the screen. What a spin move to get closer. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pass to Klingon. Miller outside. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Light a screen. For the 3. Miller grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 20. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Now Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Hero with it. Brooks outside. This one for three. Hero, no good. Raptors leading by 20. Miles with the screen. Outside, White. Launches it. It's rebounded by Portis. Here's Hero. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And that one misses. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Pass to Whitmore. Miles with the screen. Takes a three. Connects from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 21.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
That's the aggressiveness they want Wagner to have. Force the defender into a tough spot.
And the first one drops.
At the line for two, Franz Wagner.
And he makes both free throws. Raptors leading by 19. Now Whitmore fires the three. He's off on that one. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Miller. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's 9 points for Donovan Clingan.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Whitmore with it. He's covered by Clark. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Clark outside. They get the rebound. Not going to go that time. Here's the Raptors with the ball. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Houston. Out left to the wing. They set the pick. And a wide open look for Whitmore. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now Hero. Pass to Clark. Kicked by Clark. Hero from long range. Another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Sixers. Clingan. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Here's White. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
And that a big round of applause for your Sixers youth.
Both teams will make substitutions.
76ers youth dance team.
Toronto leading by 17. Young outside. And he makes good on the layup.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Wagner outside. The 76ers with another miss. Young outside. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Clark. The kick out to Holiday. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Raptors leading by 19 points. Young outside to the middle. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Here's Micic. Pass to Hero. Looking to get it going. Oh,
nice finish.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Emphatic. I mean, you're not going to get anything soft when he comes to the rim. This young man is all about power.
Yeah, it's going to be a full force display every time with this guy. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And it's Jones with the ball for Toronto. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's the screen. Inside. Stolen by Hero. Outside Edwards. Lets the three fly. And they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Toronto leading by 16. And here's Jones. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Outside Hero. Pass to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Jones with it. To the paint. Here's Hukporti. And the Raptors miss again. The 76ers trailed by 16. Outside Hero. Pass to Thompson. Here's Micic. It's stolen by Jones. Now the Raptors moving it up. And it goes down 2 points. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Crowder. Pass to Micic. Ball stolen. Now Jones. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Fires from the line. Thompson with the rebound.
Normally he drains that.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Raptors.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Giannis.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Here's Micic. Pass to Hero. From deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's Jones. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sixers ball.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding...
If you wanna fight me, know it's gonna be a melee.